came here initially to show support to my partner, Myron Mcgee. Give a round of applause for himself. I just met this guy. We've actually got cool in 5 weeks. 5 weeks. Been 5 weeks, right? Yeah, 5 weeks. And are you okay with me telling them how we met? Beating people up. Just stumbling on them. But no, we actually were participants at the Father and Family Support Center downtown. Are y'all familiar with that? Yeah, so this thing is we all got a journey. Everybody gone through some things and we're going to continue to go through some things. Particularly when you're making an effort to operate within your purpose. And when you operate within your purpose, as I'm learning, you're going to have to humble yourself a lot. That's why I came back here with so many trunks of t-shirts. I'm supposed to be the laundromat, all right? Normally I try to look cuter than this, okay? I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm sexy, but at least I'm adorable, okay? I know my strengths. But I started going to the Father and Family Support Center because I knew I needed help. I went through a divorce. I was struggling with alcohol abuse. Okay, I'm not struggling. I just need to not drink as many shots of tequila. Okay? I'm not gonna stop drinking. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like it. I like it. So you see me drinking, I like it. I just don't need to abuse it. But I knew I needed help. I needed therapy. You do therapy? Oh, that's cool. Now the only thing about therapy is like the session always ends right when you open up your soul. You got me tapping into my childhood trauma. You're like, see you next week. I'm like, no nigga, today. I need a hug. But the Father and Family Support Center, I had to humble myself because I come from a background working in a non-profit. I worked on the Catholic Charities, Cornerstones of Care, and Boy Scouts of America. But now I'm on the other side of it. And my pride was getting in the way of that. Because I have an awesome dynamic resume, to be honest. But now I'm sitting in a room full of guys who've been incarcerated. And we're being looked at the same. But that's why I learned you can't judge a book by its cover. Right? Because see, when I was younger, I used to live in group homes. I went to 12, 13 different schools. So I can relate to those guys, honestly, within some reason. My point in saying this is, me and this man right here, we were sitting in class together. It was like 10 of us at the beginning, about 10, 12. Now it's only him and I. And we were sitting there, and he was telling me how, while he was incarcerated, that he started working on doing this motivational speaking stuff while incarcerated. While there, I started getting this idea for this event that we're doing next week. It's called Silly and Successful. Because as I'm working on my process of healing, I feel like God is guiding me in a slightly different direction. So I want to put out to the atmosphere what I desire to see. So I'm sitting there. I asked him, is he willing to do it? I'm so used to being the one. Anybody who's an entrepreneur here, y'all know how it is. You used to carry your own load, right? Don't it feel good when you can work with somebody who can carry their own weight? Because you be working with people, they be ready to come eat the food, but they don't help you get it, do it? Come on. So it feels nice sometimes when you get to meet people who you're in alignment. You know what I'm saying? I'm 38, this guy is 31 years old. I got married, divorced twice. I'm still thirsty for broken relationships if anybody's available. I do be tricking off on dates. Okay. I like a little ratchet. I'm telling you, the class, I be struggling between like wholesome women and ratchet women. I'm like, why can't I get both? I want both. For real. I'm known for dealing with women who are just in the thugs. Like, you know how women, sometimes you want like a hardcore guy because he make you feel good? But I'm the opposite. I like a woman who carries a gun. Yeah. I be flat. I know it's kids here, so I'm not going to go deep, but I be like, ooh, my bitch got a gun. Come on, what's up with this mic? Damn.
Let me cut you off, bro.
I'm really getting good right now. I found my rhythm. Come on. Damn, you like this wipe up oh, well, definitely, it's okay. But the point of the matter is, we all are work in progress. I want y'all to give one more time, give a round of applause for yourselves for coming on out. All of us, when you're doing what you're doing, it does take a form of belief, regardless of the foundation of belief. Everybody has their own personal belief, which they're entitled to. But I want to say I'm proud of you because you didn't have to do this to take a chance. We know when we entrepreneurs, there's going to be good days and bad days. And the thing about when you follow your dreams, you create employment opportunities for other people. And that's exactly what's happening right now. So I want y'all to get y'all energy up. Are y'all ready to hear a dynamic speech? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Are y'all happy to be alive today? Yes or no?
Yes.
What I need y'all to do right now, I want y'all to act like there's 100 million thousand people in this mug right now, just in time. I want y'all to act like it's 100,000 people in the building. I need y'all to share every ounce of energy that you got because energy is reciprocated, right? All right, my name is Jason Nelson. I own and operate a company called Focus on the Funny LLC. I produce and promote comedy shows and events predominantly between here and Kansas City. I get access to many venues, mobile sounds at little to no cost, and I generate a lot of traffic. And, you know, it's a blessing by God to pay my dues and still dues to pay. And this is one of the guys I'm collaborating with on an event next week. And I want y'all to show him some love. He's an awesome man. He's an awesome father. He's an entrepreneur. I want y'all to continue to be patient with us because we are in the process of our healing. So we're going to have good days, we're going to have bad days, but we are committed to the process of being better people from the inside out. I need y'all to show some love to Dash Life LLC owner and operator, Myron Mcgee!
How y'all doing? Give it up for the vendors one more time. Jason Nelson too.
Yes, sir.
Let's give it up for the owners of Lashays for having us out here.
Thank y'all.
Man, quick disclaimer. I know he presented me as a good person and all that. I'm flawed. Anybody else in here not perfect? Can I see some hands? Okay, cool. I ain't the only one because I'm not perfect. But every day I do strive to be the best version of myself every single day. And the way that I do that is based on these 4 principles on this shirt that you see. Devastate the naysayers. Accelerate on the path to success. Strengthen your mind and body. Humble yourself and your haters. Do it one more time with me. I want y'all to do the hand signals. Here we go. You devastate the naysayers. Accelerate on the path to success. Strengthen your mind and body. Humble yourself and your haters. And that's how you dash through life. Don't just pass through life, dash through life. And I'm going to tell y'all how I apply these principles on a daily basis. And I'm going to start at the top. Devastating the naysayers. When you ask about who the naysayers are, in my opinion, there's 4 different types of naysayers. The most well-known ones are your haters. The ones that don't want to see you winning. The ones that don't want to see you succeed. The ones that want you to fail. That's trying to push you down. That's the most well-known naysayer. Then you have second, those who don't know yet why they should believe in you. You haven't given them a reason not to doubt you yet. They don't know your shine. They don't know the success that you have inside of you because they haven't seen it yet. So, it's not their fault. They just don't know. They just might not open that door for you. They might not give you that opportunity to step through that door until you show them. And then the third type of naysayer, and this is a very touchy subject, your friends and family. And these are the people with good intentions but bad advice. They might tell you, you've been following that dream too long. Go get a 9-to-5. Stop being a vendor. Stop being an entrepreneur. Because you've been following that dream too long, it might not work. Good intentions, they want you to do well, but bad advice. Don't marry that man or woman because they make me feel uncomfortable. I don't like the way they do you. It don't look good when I see them around you. But that's your husband or wife, not theirs. Again, good intentions, but bad advice. They might tell you, take that promotion at work. Go get some extra hours so you can get some more money, but less quality time with your friends and family. Less quality time with your children. Again, good intentions, but bad advice. So that's a touchy subject when you talk about your friends and family, and they don't mean to be naysayers because they have good intentions, just bad advice. And the fourth most important naysayer to me is that voice in your mind. The one that's in the back of your head telling you you're inadequate. You're not enough. You're not strong enough. You might not make it through this struggle because it was so hard making it through the last struggle. I don't know how you're going to get over this hurt. And you got to devastate these naysayers. When I say devastate, that means to leave them overwhelmed, in shock and awe. And the way that you devastate them is every single day, stepping forward, putting your best foot forward, making sure you succeed, making sure that you're great, sticking your chest out, chin up every single day. When you do have those defeats, take those defeats as stepping stones and not stumbling blocks. That's how you devastate those naysayers. You continue to shine even when they try to cut your light out. And the way you start to do that is to start to succeed. And once you get that small inkling of success, that one little piece of success, that one accomplishment, no matter how big or small, that's when you start to accelerate on the path to success. You don't stop. Don't slow down. All gas, no brakes, pedal to the metal. You keep pushing forward. And when I say don't break, I mean don't break by stopping. Don't break by slowing down on your path. Don't break by bending or folding. Don't compromise your integrity. You continue to push forward every single day. And when you do look back, don't look back and say, I'm not where I want to be at yet. Look back and see how far you've gone from where you were. Jesus. And you might not be where you want to be, but you for sure ain't where you was.
Come on, come on.
And so you continue to accelerate on that path once you figure that out. And you know that I'm going to where I want to be at. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You got to ask yourself those questions. If I want to be somewhere, am I doing what I want to do? Or am I doing what I'm supposed to do to get to where I want to be at? Do you have your foot on that gas? Or you accelerating? Or you slowing down? What are you doing? And once you start to do those things, the way you develop your success is by strengthening your mind, strengthening your body. You read, educate, you develop, grow, take care of your mental health, take time to yourself, to understand yourself, and not always surrounded by everyone else and surrounded by all the toxicity. And when you strengthen your mind, when I say educate, people tend to go right to school. But the definition of educate is to develop your mind. So every single day you should be trying to try something different, try something new, meet new people, do new things, figure these things out. And that's how you develop your mind. And you don't just take care of the mental, you take care of the physical. Eat right, drink right, make sure you exercise, take walks, schedule doctor's appointments, make sure you're healthy. And once you start to devastate those naysayers and accelerate on that path to success, and you strengthen your mind and your body, you have to humble yourself. And when I say humble yourself, it's a saying that says being humble doesn't mean thinking less of yourself. It means thinking of yourself less. Being selfless, helping someone else on your path to success, strengthening your circle. Somebody needs a hand, stick their hand out, pick them up, answer a question. But also being humble means to ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. That makes you strong, asking for help. So that's how you humble yourself. You display humility. Once you start to display humility and help others, there's no need to humble your haters because they're already humbled by your actions, by your walk. You can flex. You can tell them, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. Or you can just show them in your walk every single day. When they see you shining, when they see you succeeding, when they see your knowledge that you have, when they see that you're in the position that they want to be in.
Come on, son, come on.
That's why they hating on you. But that's how you humble those people. Because now they sit in rooms and they wonder, why is he having this? Why does she have this success? But it's not for them to know. It's for you. And that's how you dash through life. Devastate, accelerate, strengthen, and humble. And it would be easy for me to sit up here and say, do this, devastate, do that, accelerate. And I'm just sitting in the back and I don't have a journey. But let me tell y'all how I devastate my naysayers. October 1st, 2010, this same guy that you see standing here felt like he was a failure. Felt like he wasn't successful. Felt like he wasn't worthy or valuable. But that same guy was an awesome brother, awesome son, nephew, provider, working 2 jobs. But I didn't feel worthy enough. So I decided I was going to take myself away from this earth. But if you see me standing here today, that means it didn't work. And I had a purpose. So I had to strive to figure out what that purpose was. So I started to accelerate on my path to success. And as Jason mentioned, I continued to stumble. Went to prison. And while sitting in the prison cell, I found peace, I found joy. Found freedom somewhere where there's no hope, no freedom. They try to take your dignity. But I found those things. And so I was sitting in the class and I spoke, and somebody told me that I made a difference in their life. That's where my success started. Somebody told me, the person that I thought wasn't worthy, the person that I thought was nothing, made a difference in their life. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make a difference in somebody else's life every single day. That's what I started to do. So I started to accelerate on that path to success. Then I started to strengthen my mind. I started to pick up everything I could read, any kind of self-help book, whatever I could do, I'm figuring it out. What do I need to do to develop my mind? How can I grow every single day? I'm talking to people, having conversations, and we're having meaningful conversations about business, about growth, instead of just sitting around and talking about stuff that doesn't matter. So that's how I started to strengthen my mind. And once I started doing that, I was like, I can't go and talk to people and try to strengthen my mind and deliver a message, and I'm not going to be healthy enough to deliver this message for years on years. So I had to start strengthening my body. I started eating different. I started drinking different. Less soda, more water. I started working out, exercising on a daily basis. These are the things that I did to strengthen myself. And as I stand here today, it's so humbling because for somebody to tell me I made a difference in their life, it means the world to me. It's not really about the business aspect for me. Of course, everybody needs money. I want the money. But when somebody walks up or somebody says on your Facebook page, man, keep doing what you're doing, man, you made me feel special today. I'm like, dang, I did that? Well, you know, I can't stop smiling like all day long. That's all I do, smile. And that's how I humble myself to know that where I come from, the beginnings that I have, the humble beginnings, and I'm going to stay down until I come up. And the people that don't want me delivering this message to y'all, they sitting somewhere and they mad about it. But it's okay. I want them to be mad about it. That's good because I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. And that's how I dashed up, and that's how I dashed out, man. And that's what I want y'all to do every single day. I want y'all to devastate, accelerate, strengthen, humble. And if you don't take anything else from this today, don't just pass through life. Dash through life. Thank you.
All right. Come on. Yeah, baby.
Come on, keep it going for Mr. Myron McGee. Come on. Y'all enjoy what he had to say? So if y'all be sure to check him out on social media on all his platforms. He's really doing, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, obviously. I'm old, so I just be on Facebook.
Look,
There's too many apps.
You already know it.
But be sure to show support. Next week, what we're doing is we want to continue to put this in the atmosphere. The Silly Successful event is free. Not for me, but it's free for you to attend.